Check it out, words. Today we're going to talk about calories, 2,000 calories. Let me explain what I meant when I did a post on my IG talking about when you guys go to the doctor, they always pretty much give you estimated calories to adhere to go after. Because when you're feeling like crap, you're feeling down, unhealthy, low energy, overweight, the first thing they tell you is exercise and eat better. And then they give you a ballpark calorie count, which is 2,000. America's, number one diet, supposedly, that they've been giving for so long. 2,000 calories, which I don't see nothing really wrong with it. But the problem is that a lot of people don't know and understand that you got to break it down. Obviously, the doctors don't have the time. And maybe if they give you an idea, you have to be more specific. You have to do your research. That is your job, to go out there, do your research, hire a coach, a nutritionist to help you after they told you, hey, you know what? Make sure that you get into a 200 calories, diet, balanced diet, which means you need to know how much protein, carbs, and fat. A lot of people supposedly are obeying the doctor's orders, eating 2,000 calories a day, which they think that it's whatever they want to eat. And they're still eating bad. They still eating in a manner that's destroying their health. So they never fix the problem because they're still not comprehending. They still don't go deeper into doing their own research on what kind of breakdown should they have. How, should they balance their meals, which that's what they've been told. Balanced meals, a nutrition plan that's balanced, which they mean protein, carbs, and fat. And the problem here is that a lot of them that I talk to, and I'm making this video because I talk to a lot of people that has this misunderstanding. They're not knowledgeable. So they're just, I just stay under 2,000 calories a day, and I eat what I want. And that's the problem. Eating what they want, just eating a burger that's 1,000 calories. So now you have another 1,000 to spare, and you eat something else that's high fat, high carbs. And that's where people go wrong. I get a lot of people that they're only eating one meal a day, thinking that I don't know what's happening. I'm not losing. I'm under 2,000 calories. And the problem is that it's just, there is no detail. They don't comprehend. They don't go further. A lot of people, a lot of us, we're in ignorance. We do not know, because a lot of times it's just laziness, because the information is out there. Just like the information, the internet has leveled the playing field. You should look into, hey, you know what? What's a good breakdown? The internet, there's a lot of macro calculators. Macros, it's another term that they use for protein, carbs, and fat. Macronutrients. It's what the body needs so you could have energy, so you could, function, so you could have muscle growth, so you could have strong bones. So you're feeding your body. You need energy. Your body can't thrive from not eating fat or protein. You need proteins and fat. That's mandatory. Carbs, that's a different story, but we're not going to get into that right now. So what we're getting into is what the doctor means when he tells you get into a 2,000 calorie, balance plan, nutrition plan. You're going to have to start doing the research. If you don't want to pay, if you don't have the money to pay a coach, to hire a mentor, to hire a nutritionist that's going to break it down and explain to you exactly what that means, then like I said, the information is out there. There's a lot of calculators out there that could calculate, how much you should be eating and ballpark. They're just going to throw you some ballpark numbers. They're not going to hit the nail right on the head. So you're going to have to be going back and forth, doing your research, putting it into work. Hopefully it works, and this is where everybody gets it gets frustrated, gets impatient, because as soon as something goes wrong, they're doing so well. They lost 10 pounds. They still need to lose about 80 pounds, 70 pounds, 50 pounds. They're stuck. Their body's not, dropping anymore. And here comes the frustration. Here comes, being impatient, not understanding that you got to go back to the drawing board and see what the problem is. See how I could break a plateau. A plateau is you eating in a structured manner for 2 to 3 weeks, hitting some kind of workout. Strength training is what I recommend. So if you're hitting your workouts, every, day, whatever you have set up, it could be 4 days out of the week, still same, you're moving, strength training, some walking, you're hitting your nutrition that you got from a macro calculator, that you were losing weight at the beginning. As soon as your body adapts to that, it will plateau. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, eventually the body's going to adapt. And this is when people get confused. This is when people are like, what happened? I was doing this and this don't work. And you start creating all kinds of scenarios in your head, and it's none of them. The problem is not that you're doing something wrong. The body adapts to the calories that you're actually eating. You're putting in, your body. So then you're going to have to make minor adjustments, either add another day of workouts so you could break that plateau, add extra walking to your day so you could break a plateau. A plateau is when you're stuck, when you're doing everything, like I said, every week, to the T, not half-assing it, not, oh, this week I didn't go to the gym or this week I missed a few meals. No, if you're doing everything perfectly, the way you should follow a program, which is zero guesswork and actually doing what you got to do daily when you've seen that you were losing weight. If nothing changed, then like I said, you could start adding some more, activity to your workouts. An extra day will break a plateau. Extra walking will break a plateau before you even consider, switching anything with nutrition. A lot of people right away, oh man, I got to drop the calories. I'm stuck, I'm losing. No, it's not about dropping calories, taking away food. No, it's about, adding a little bit more, adding more intensity in your workouts. You would want to keep the same food for as long as possible so you could get a better result, a better outcome, other than just start, taking away food. And then you're going to have another set of issues, another set of problems that you're going to be confused. Because if you're not being coached or mentor on what you're doing, you're going to create a lot of disbelief, a lot of scenarios in your head that you're just in your own head. The problem is not the program. The problem is that you do not understand it fully. And that's why there's coaches. That's why there's mentors, so they could expedite the problem. So let's get with it. Like I said, success is in the details. So that's what I meant when the doctor tells you, to be in a 2,000 calorie, nutrition plan. You got to make sure you know the breakdown of how much protein, carbs, and fat you should be eating. Do your research. If not, like I said, you could reach out to me. I helped a lot of people overcome a lot of guesswork and, go and actually get the results that they were looking for and that they actually, were hoping to get. Because if not, you're just wishing upon a star. Get it together. Let's run it.